Hi everyone, I'm Gabriella,
I'm Aleida.
and this is A Tale of Two Readers.
Welcome back.
Today we are going to be doing our TBRs for the next however long it takes us to get through them. I think we each have like 4 books, so sometime in the near future hopefully. So the first book that I want to read, I did mention in a previous video that I had actually started it, but I only read a couple pages and then I kind of put it aside for a while, and that is Ghost of the Shadow Market by Cassandra Clare. I really would like to finish this before Chain of Gold comes out, so I don't have much time.
So one of the books that is on my TBR, Hyperion. It's like a sci-fi classic. This I saw in the library in our paperback section, and I was like, let me grab that because I really should read that. I like sci-fi and fantasy, and that's one of the classics.
Do you read a lot of sci-fi?
Not as much as I read fantasy, but
Okay.
I love Dune is probably another one of my top 10.
I've heard about that one too.
Yeah, Dune's amazing. By the way, they're coming out with a 3rd Dune movie. And the first one was excellent. It came out, I think, in 1982. Sting was in it. For you guys who know who Sting is. Do you know who Sting is?
Yeah, please.
Awesome. Sting is in it. He's horrible in it, but it's a really good movie. Kyle MacLachlan plays Muad'Dib. And he was a really good Muad'Dib. And then the second one was awful. He was a whining maggot. And then the third one, he's a really popular actor right now. Timothée
Chalamet.
Yeah. See? He's gonna play Paul / Muad'Dib. So
oh my god.
I'm really excited about the new one. I hope they make him more like the Paul in the book and in the first movie than they didn't. But anyway, so that's really exciting. I'm gonna go with this one next. This is Say Nothing. It's the true story of murder and memory in Northern Ireland. This is when the IRA was really powerful and they were doing a lot of killing and they were doing a lot of protesting. So if you don't know, just get U2's first album and just listen to that and you'll figure out what's going on.
Okay, so another book that I want to read is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, which Aleida recommended to me, and now that I'm reading The Stand and loving it so much, I'm really trusting her recommendations.
She's badass.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna go for that one soon. Yeah, because we talked about our favorite badass girls in literature, and she was Aleida's pick, so I just have to. I really don't have a choice.
Yeah, she does.
So I have the book from her. I'm going to try to get into that one soon, probably once I finish Goblet of Fire, because that'll be my next physical book. So
yeah, and we have to do, we're going to bring you another Badass Bitch video because I have a long ass list of badass bitches. So
keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, keep an eye out for that. The next one I have, this is another one that just came across my desk and I was like, ooh, this looks really good.
The sprayed edges, I love.
Yes, I love that. It's a young adult, which I am not a big fan of. And I'm open to them if they're going to be good, but if they're going to suck, somebody asked recently in one of my book clubs online, is there anything on the cover of a book that will make you not buy it? And I was like, yeah, the name Maas. I just can't. I can't with young adults. So anyway,
I hate her too.
Do you? Oh, good.
I hate her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like young adult, but I have my limits.
Yeah. No.
That is too far for me.
She's too much, and she's also softcore fairy porn. It's just
it's definitely new adult, not young adult, but it's classed as young adult just because it's in that genre of the fantasy, and I feel like that all just gets lumped together.
Yeah,
authors are scared to brand as new adult for some reason, which is so stupid because we need more new adult.
Yeah.
So I don't get it, but I feel like I would be more okay with the softcore fairy porn if it was branded as new adult, but it's not. So I'm just this is weird and uncomfortable.
Yeah, and these kids are checking them out.
Yeah, because the target age range for young adult is what, 13 to 18?
I think so.
No 13-year-old should be reading that.
Yeah, right.
That's super weird.
I mean, I read 17 when I was about 13, and that's another Judy Blume book, and there's like a whole lot of stuff. Like I learned a lot. And
but that's different. I feel like it's more like
because it's real.
Yeah, this is like it's just for like sell value. Like
Right.
I don't know.
So this came across my desk. It's
Anyway.
called Gideon the Ninth, and so here's what the bottom says: lesbian necromancers explore a haunted Gothic palace in space.
Wow.
Like I don't even know. Decadent nobles vie to serve the deathless emperor. And then just like exclamation point, and then skeletons! Exclamation point. So I was just like, that. Like I don't know if I'm gonna hate this
Or love it. How does it do on Goodreads?
I don't check. I don't check.
Really?
On Goodreads now.
See, I'm like hardcore into Goodreads.
I'm still very Amazon because
Okay.
Amazon came out.
It's a generational gap.
It is. So I'll check on Amazon. But, now, like, I don't even, like, Goodreads and Amazon, I feel like both of them, the fans will go on there and just say this is a great book. But, it might not be for you. I used to read the New York Times book section, but I've purchased so many books on their recommendation, and they suck. And I'm going to tell you why. If you're not familiar with the books section of the New York Times, what they usually do is have authors review other books, and authors are a very tight-knit group. I think they realize how hard it is to be published. I think also in New York City you've got probably friends of friends and publishing houses.
They just want to support each other, and
they just want to support each other. They want to support their publishing house.
So it might be a little biased.
It's a little biased, and I've been burned, so I don't read that anymore. And I get it, I get it.
Yeah.
I love that solidarity, but
that's why.
Fuck you! I don't want to spend $17 on a hardcover book because
That's why you have to come to like individual reviewers, like on BookTube and like Bookstagram, who have no connections. They're just reviewing it because they either liked it or didn't like it.
Right. That's why I like Booklist, Kirkus, and there's one more I can't remember. But anyway, if all three
we
of
can link them down below if you think.
If they're all three of them, give them starred reviews, and that's just, they don't give them numbered stars. It's just called a starred review. If all three of them give them starred reviews, that's going to be a good book.
Do you do stars?
No, I never do stars, yeah. I do like shitty, not bad, or okay.
Like an adjective.
Or like awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, like an adjective.
Love that. I'm excited to hear about this.
I know. Gideon the Ninth. So if you've read it, let me know what you think.
Okay, and then my last book is the one probably that I'm the most excited for, but I have to wait for it to come on my audiobooks. It's The King of Crows by Libba Bray, the fourth and final book in the Diviner series, which is one of my favorite series. So good. I'm sure you've heard of it, but if you haven't, it's like a paranormal fantasy kind of story / historical fiction. It's set in 1920s New York, and the main character, Evie O'Neill, moves there to live with her uncle, who has a museum related to paranormal / occult activity, and a series of murders start happening in the city, and Evie gets wrapped up into solving them. There's a whole like wonderful cast of characters, very diverse. They all have like different powers, and it's like a mystery thriller. It's like a little bit of everything, and it's just so well done. I love the writing. The audiobooks are phenomenal, and I am very excited for the conclusion.
And my last book is not that bad, and it's edited by Roxane Gay, which I've never read, who I really would love to read.
Yeah.
And it's a bunch of different authors, and it's called Dispatches from Rape Culture. So I'm really excited about that one because
Interesting.
Yeah, since I read Between the World and Me by Coates, I've just been really inspired to go back to reading all like my good feminist books. So that's one that I'm really looking forward to. So also to get me into some more of the newer feminist authors that I'm not too familiar with, since my women's studies days. So I'm really excited for that. I'll let you know what I think.
Yeah, you'll have to check back in with us in our next wrap-up or check-in to see if we've actually read any of these books and how we feel about them. But yeah, so we will see you in our next video. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.
And comment below if you've read any of these books.
Yep.
And we'll see you in our next one. Oh,
See ya.
pound it.
I have my little book ring.
Oh my gosh!